We're out in the city of Chino here today at Dellos Dance and Performing Arts, and I'm here with Bobby Dellos. Bobby, tell us a little bit about your studio. How long have you guys been in business?
Next year is going on our 40th year.
Wow. Now, here in the city of Chino, or?
No, I was barely 21 and I opened up a studio in Rolling Heights.
So do you have a performing arts background?
I was a professional dancer when I was about 17. But
Really?
my mother got sick and I'd rather have spent time with her last few years than pursue my own career. So I went into teaching.
Wow. Now, do you still have that studio today?
I do.
No kidding. So you have two studios?
We actually have three. We have a sister studio up north in the Central Coast.
No kidding. Wow. So how long has the one here in Chino been open?
This location's been open 7 years. At the same time, we opened up the Central Coast location.
Now, this is like surprising because since we've come in here, there have been lots of people coming in and out. You can see a hallway full of people here behind me. And somebody made the comment like, oh, it's a slow day. I'm like, what?
This is a slow day. In 45 minutes, you'll have strollers going in and out both directions.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many different rooms do we have here in the studio?
In this studio, we have 9 rooms.
9 rooms. And I understand there's a bottom floor and a top floor.
There is. Ballet is upstairs.
Oh, you don't have tap upstairs?
No. But it's a feeling of New York City when you're on top. Mr. D is my husband, and he didn't know what he was getting into when he married me.
For sure, huh? And of course, who we have?
And my lovely daughter, who was born into the business, really didn't have much of a choice. Came here at age 3. She was on my front pack and has been at the dance studio ever since.
And we also have, wait, what happened?
Our studio mascot.
The studio mascot's being mauled here. There we go.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Our studio mascot, Punky.
Now, how many current members do you have here, or dancers do you have here?
We have over 100 competitors, but we have well over 500 students. Attending students, yes.
When you say competitors, what are you referring to?
They audition for a competition team of their level and their age group.
Okay.
And they go into national and regional competition.
Wow. What's their story?
They are national champs in tap.
Really?
Nobody gonna beat these fast little feet.
Look at that. What? You girls must be exhausted, right? Yeah. You're exhausted. Wow. That is crazy. What is up with that? Wait, let's hear the breathing. How do you move your feet like that? What is up with that? Oh my goodness. So where are we at now?
We're in Studio B.
Studio B. All right, and what's going on here?
Well, what's so cool about this is the teacher, Miss Jill, has 2 children in the studio that both started here when they were like 3 and 4.
Wow.
And now they assist her because Zoe wants to be a teacher when she grows up, and little Ashton is part of our competition teams. So that's what Dellos is known for. We home grow our teachers who have children, and the children become teachers. This young lady, young mother, Miss Michelle, started with me when she was a little bitty girl actually the age of her students. Now, Miss Michelle's mother is my office manager behind the front desk, but it gets even better than that. This is our next generation. This is baby Brooklyn, and she already has her little tap shoes on. So these are our youngest, among our youngest competitors. You were asking me about them?
Yeah.
Actually, we have a group younger than them, but these children are average age of 5 to 7.
We're in what, Studio A, right?
This is Studio A, our largest of the rooms.
I was gonna say a large room here.
Our team rooms.
And of course there's a larger, older group here.
Intermediate. Contemporary.
Okay. So what are the ages here?
Probably the youngest is 7. You saw them in the tap room.
Yeah.
And the oldest might be 12. Brand new beginners here. And this teacher is Miss Carly, and she actually started with us when she was a little girl herself.
So obviously there's people who live in the IE that are thinking about becoming dancers. They could actually begin here.
Oh, absolutely. This is a basic foundation right here. We have a little boy that just started with us a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he already jumped into tap, ballet, jazz, and hip hop.
Now what other kind of beginner classes do you have besides tap?
We have what we call an introduction to dance, which introduces them to the basics of tap, jazz, ballet, and hip hop.
Okay.
So they understand the fundamentals of each and how they build on each other.
So back in high school, Natalie and I used to be on the dance team together. And
Wait a minute. You totally rocked out a number I remember, Mr. Joel Green.
Oh,
to,
no,
was it Gotta
I
Have
don't know,
Faith?
but I'm turning
Gotta Have
red right
Faith?
now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
shaking it in the leather jacket. Can you do that move for
I
us,
have no
please?
idea what she's talking about.
Okay.
All right. So this is so cool because we kept up as friends after high school, and I've always heard you talk about your place where you teach.
Yes.
And here we are.
Here it is.
And what's
it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
And what's so cool is you've taught here for how long?
I've been here since the opening of the Connection, which has been 7 years.
Okay.
So, and I fell in love with the place, very family orientated. It was a place that I was able to bring my daughter and let her grow technically, and also myself teach, and I've just fallen in love with the environment here.
How long have you been dancing now?
I've been dancing for 13 years.
What would you say to people out there that are thinking about going into dance and like, I don't know, is it for me? Is it not for me? What would you say to them?
You just have to try, like honestly, like for me, like me getting into it, it's like my passion now. It's like what I just love to do. It's like a getaway for me.
Well, thank you. And so obviously a very unique place here in the Inland Empire in Chino, Dellos Dance Studio. All right, I'd say rock on, but the music is very soft, so go ahead.